I have a personal issue. Should be here tomorrow.
What were the early signs back on Kenny?
Probably 1 to 2 weeks. Yeah, 1 to 2 weeks. Just got hit by one of his teammates in the knee, so he should be back. Maybe even I don't 1 to 2 weeks. Hopefully
Kind
already.
of got some good news where he's
Yeah, absolutely. Right away they thought it was wasn't one of the really bad ones, but still it was a chance. So I know Kenny and we got that back. He was feeling good. So.
We haven't talked to you since you looked at the tape of the game the other night. What did you see there that you may not have seen in person, and some of those things you might have been working on today?
I think in the run game, we left a lot of yards out there, a lot of opportunities for bigger plays. So we're just working on some details of some things. Defensively, our blitz package, a lot of it was the young guys, but just trying to really detail that out. And special teams wise, obviously, we haven't blocked a kick yet on our field goal block teams, and we're 50%, kicking. So there's a lot of areas to improve upon. But that being said, there were some really good things in the game, some really good efforts. Just trying to make it a little more consistent.
Is this the part of camp where you're starting to kind of phase out the twos and get most of the reps for the ones?
No. This is kind of like a hybrid, like training camp / season. But even in the season, the twos, they'll get reps versus the ones. So we'll continue to develop all the way through next week, and then after that end of camp break, we'll really focus on the Jets.
Any plans on bringing in some competition for Joey?
Yeah, I really no comments on personnel right now. We have to make some roster cuts by tomorrow, so you'll see some roster moves tomorrow.
I was just wondering the reason for Hassan Reddick. Do you have some?
Just I don't even say a vet day. Just a little sore after the game, so just tried to get him moving around in the pool today, just to see if he was, make sure he's ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a padded day, a good work day. So.
Matt, what's the balance of putting Christian out there on Friday night? Do you think he'll go as long as a Sam Darnold or some of the other starters?
Yeah, no, Christian won't. Christian will be very, very limited, as he has been pretty much every preseason. I mean, he's going to take a lot of hits during the season, more than anyone else out there on the field. So, we'll save those hits for the season for Christian.
Coach, the team won't travel to an away game until September 23 to Houston. How important is to stay home for the next month and maybe establish a good routine at Rhule?
It's always nice being at home. It was great to be in front of the crowd the other night. So having the opportunity to play the next 3 games at home will be something that our family and friends and fans will all enjoy. That being said, once the time comes to go on the road, hopefully we'll have a mindset where we're kind of all in it together, where we're collectively ready to go attack things and bunker down together. But we're excited to be at home this Friday night.
When you say limited with Christian, could it be like, let's just play him on September 12th?
It could be, yeah.
From a logistical standpoint, Matt, I mean, you went from practicing mornings during training camp to afternoons now. I mean, what's the reason for the change in schedule?
This is more like our in-season schedule. At Wofford, we were under some. When you're trying to get the most out of the day, the new CBA only allows for 11 hours, and so if you meet first and then try to practice, the guys need about an hour to get ready for practice. You lose an hour. If you just practiced first, you gained an hour. You gained that time because it didn't count against us. So it was just a way for us to really take the most advantage of the day. And that Wofford heat, trying to keep the heat down, though it's not cool out here today. I noticed you guys were all under that tree. Yeah, we'll get into more. This is like a hybrid in-season schedule where we'll have them longer, and then starting next week and really the week after, we'll be into our true in-season schedule.
Matt, you said after the game that Joey needs to get over, you need to help him get over the hump. What's involved in doing that, in getting Joey to a place where you feel comfortable?
But for me to feel comfortable, he just has to make the kicks, and I think for him, he has to just take what he does in practice and take it to the game. So to detail that out, I mean, I think that's for him. That's for him, right? But he can certainly do it. It's just a matter of doing it, when the games come on. So he'll have another opportunity Friday night to go out there and show what he can do.
Matt, you have an idea how much Sam would play then?
Yeah, I'm really not prepared to say much more than my hope is that it's more than a quarter, certainly closer to a half. I always hate saying those things, and then things happen during the week. So, but my preference would be that our ones would play a good half of football. We'll see, who exactly that is, who each person is, as we get closer to the week.
How would you list the quarterbacks behind Sam?
I'm not ready to do that yet. You know, I thought PJ was really good in the first game. I thought Will came in was good this game. So, good news is it's both a healthy thing. So we'll go through this week and just try to make some decisions as best we can. But I'm trying to give those guys every day I can to give them as many reps as possible.
What have you been able to evaluate with the title at long snapper?
It's a good question. JG obviously has been doing it for a long time. I think he's had a renewed sense of everything this year, and Fletch obviously has a lot of talent. Just getting used to having a block at this level is there's a learning curve. So this last game will probably be important in that decision-making process.
Is there a pressure to keep both, or is that an option? Or?
I feel no pressure other than just to do what's right for the Panthers. So we haven't even really gotten into that conversation yet. I mean, we know we have time. So for me to sit here and right now and be talking about 53 cuts is hard. It's really just about we have to make 5 decisions tomorrow, and I don't take those lightly. Like when you're talking about a player's career, I think about it a lot. So and Scott thinks about it a lot. So we're really just trying to focus on tomorrow, for right now, and then a lot will happen between now and by the time we have to make those decisions.